episode because it's my state, it's my city. It's what I know, it's what I see, it's what I have to deal with. If I lived in California, I'd probably target LA. Because it's probably going to be the bigger county in California. Minneapolis, Hennepin County is one of the biggest counties in one of the biggest counties in Minnesota. Now, that being said, what are they going to say when all the crime has been committed, all the damage has been done? How are they going to use that to fit their narrative or fit their agenda then? Going to preach more socialism? Going to preach more communism? Going to preach more, gotta give this, gotta give that, gotta give. What's it going to be, man? Now, the idea that my generation, millennials, is seemingly for socialism and communism, but have never actually lived it, is beyond my comprehension skill. Along with how the city council president and Ilhan Omar try to say that the crime rate rising has nothing to do with the dismantle or abolish the police. Has nothing, just beyond my comprehension skills. Maybe I'm just that stupid. Now, I'm going to just keep it a buck. The fact that the left refuses to fight against the system that is literally fucking so many Americans right now is amazing to me. Just amazing. It's baffling to me. The fact that you have the left literally pushing whatever BS that they can is just amazing. The fact that so many people latch onto that and they think that it's the tried and true. You know, the fact that they preach to keep that same system, but they want to keep that system in their corrupt image. They want to have power, but they don't want you to have any. They want to have the money, but they don't want you to have any. They want to have all the food, but they want you to have to beg for it. Now, if an Antifa member kills somebody, the party gonna make them a motherfucking hero, bro. Oh, that Trump supporter had to come and this, that, the other thing. Rah, 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 rah. But if an Antifa member is shot, ooh, they want every motherfucking alphabet gang to jump on it. God dang it. They want you all over it like white on rice. Funny how that works, right? Fuck the police till we need them. They be screaming, fuck capitalism, but yet they got a merch stand. Funny, huh? Now, we gonna read this one. We're gonna keep it a book, man. They use terms like all cops are bastards, but need the cops when they get in over their heads. They scream fuck capitalism, but yet they try and sell merch. They huddle in masses but can't fight you one-on-one. They use the tragic deaths of some to push their extreme ideology. They call some people racist and fascist when they truly are. My generation is made up of keyboard warriors with daddy and mommy and drug issues. I'm going to keep it a buck every day. It's what I do. Because that's exactly what it is. It's a generation made up of a bunch of people that got daddy, mommy, and drug issues. Because mommy and daddy didn't do what they were supposed to do as mom and dad. The school didn't help you. Oh, they put me on this drug. They gave me this. They gave me that. They did everything they could do to hold me down and hold me back. They did everything they could to screw up my potential. That's what they sound like. That's why I need a participation trophy. Because that's really what they sound like. Now, that's not every single person in my generation. I fully understand that. That's not every person in a generation before me or before them or before them. There's always been that group that just makes it bad for everybody. Let's keep it a buck. They got to just drag it out. They got to be the party poopers, the sad Sallys, the amped up Annies. You already know what they are, man. That's what they got to do. They can't be the class clown, so they got to be the fucking depressed Henry. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do. That's what they got to be. Because that's what they know how to do. Now, knowing that it's not every single person in every generation, or just the millennials, or Generation X, or Generation Y, or whatever, however you want to spin it, spell it, whatever. Now that's not every person, but it's a lot of them. There's a lot of people in my specific generation, the millennials, that If you follow enough millennials on Facebook, you're going to find a lot of memes that talk about, I wish I was dead. I never understood that shit. Why you wish you was dead? Because today was rough? Oh, it only gets harder, man. I never understood that shit, man. People wishing they were dead or this, that, the other. And I know a lot of people are going to relate to that because a lot of people see it. Now, I'm not saying you can't be self-deprecating. I'm not saying that you can't wish that the coach takes you out the game for the day. I'm not saying that. But to think that the world is so bad that you would rather be dead every day is baffling to me, man. And I understand people want to get high and they want to run from whatever problems they got or they just want to escape or whatever. But we got a lot more drug addicts in my generation as well. We got a lot of meth addicts. We got a lot of heroin addicts. We got a lot of motherfucking acid addicts. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 1,000. I can't believe that every one of them is running from a sad reality. I think a lot of them are just trying to escape whatever reality they find themselves in. Everybody's life is different. But that doesn't mean you got to resort to a Xanax or an Adderall to deal with that. That's your choice to do that. Now, growing up, that was a parent's choice. But at what point do the parents like, nah, man, I ain't giving none of my kids none of them cocktails, homie? It's like I said, hard questions, man. I know there's a lot of parents in my generation that aren't going to get there when the school talks about, oh, I think your kid has ADHD. Those parents are like, nah, homie, I took Adderall. They gave me Ritalin. They gave me Vyvanse. I ain't fucking with it no more. Same with the depression thing, man. I know a lot of people that were just like, nah, man, I understand that you can be depressed, you can be sad, you can be all those things, but it can't be. Got to be on Zoloft, got to be on Xanax, got to be on Prozac. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be that. But a lot of that has affected my generation, and I've noticed that. And it's just a lot that I've seen, I've noticed, questioned, and I've looked for answers. And just real simple, like, why is the millennial generation oh so troubled? I'm not saying that it's the most trouble, but we definitely have a lot of problems. We have a lot of troubles of our own. It's definitely something to think about. And I think I'm going to keep doing that. I think a lot of people are going to keep thinking about that. Would I not know what y'all think about that, man? You already know, find me on Parler. It is what it is, man. It's Petrov, and that's all I got for this particular episode.